Alright, cool. Let's go. Aww, cute. Um, let's see, what other photos do we have? Cute. Cute, look at this. Aww. Fan art. This is so cool. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay. I reckon we should do the side stories. Yeah. Yeah. So we did part 1 yesterday. So we'll do part 2. Yeah. And then we can continue on with the normal story as usual after. These are fun anyway, because they're like new and everything. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next club meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. How did I do her voice? I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through all these kinds of feelings and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Sayori enters the classroom with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most, right? But my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? As she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday. It was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Monica massages her forehead, struggling through the frustration of such a paradox. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share those certain things. But as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry I looked. I disrespected your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Oh, okay. I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so we can move on. But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica pauses to collect her thoughts. This is the literature club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the way that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the new vision. In fact, it's our vision.
the Russian national anthem plays.
Right the way into your heart, or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that.
Sayori smiles gently.
I'll promise if you promise.
Unable to help, Monica returns Sayori's smile.
I promise. Me too.
As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities.
So, wanna teach me about poetry? Huh? But what about the recruitment? It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have to fulfill my end of the promise, you know? There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a scholar or anything. That's fine. I think I just need some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so bad. You kinda just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but what? That wouldn't come out as any good. It's not supposed to. You're supposed to have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. You can just start by writing your feelings and seeing what kinds of things what it makes you think of.
Sorry, that was that was bad.
And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, then make it sound pretty later. It's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a collage where you find all the things you want to put in and arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important.
Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on.
Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. I'm just kidding.
Monica scribbles out "you idiot" after she writes it down.
No, keep it. What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot? Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to police your feelings, right? Be as dramatic as you want. But I was just... Well, yeah.
Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites "you idiot." She stares at the paper. Her words stare back at her.
It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad at myself for, then I did the exact same thing anyway. This is really gonna get some getting used to. I believe in you. Thanks, I do too. I mean, but also you, of course.
Monica continues the exercise, jotting down her thoughts. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly lively, peppered with all her random thoughts.
Pew!
Monica looks up and down her sheet.
Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems. Don't give me too much credit. I'd have to try really, really hard at it, but I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing. With you.
Sayori beams.
I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language. Yay, let's do this.
Monica and Sayori proceed their work. With each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club, not simply from the recruitment planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the essence of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the revised literature club flyer, complete with all new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with.
If only this was the flyer we gave to the one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attractive than the old one. But
the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Write the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart, not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough garner some curiosity from students.
Why do I look so tense looking at this?
Monica thinks back at the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise.
Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what club is supposed to be about?
The literature club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight on Monica's shoulders only become heavier. Debate club was always about rigid structure, formulating airtight points and counterpoints, and delivering them with conviction. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It existed entirely within her own realm of comfort.
It's suffocating. I need to break through this mental wall. I need to learn to express myself for real.
Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts the pen and stares at the little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger over it. She does so, and the black ink smears across the paper, ruining Monica's canvas. Yeah, I know how you feel, Monica. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses the pen down once more, letting the ink collect. She creates a second smear on the paper.
Come on, Monica. Just move your hand.
Monica writes, "This is what I get for seeking perfection. A stain." That's actually really nice. Like, it's not a poem, of course, but like that's a really cool like sentence to have. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. It's okay, Monica. You can get through it. The air conditioner seems louder today.
I'm here. Hi.
Monica hears Sayori approach the desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in an adjacent desk.
Bad day? Mm-hmm. Me too. You too? The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard on the club, but also something else, I think. I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to be vulnerable.
Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down and stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you? Of course. You can trust me with anything.
Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Understanding the signal, Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Oh no. Sometimes I want to die. Dang. Wow, that's so sad. So Sayori has had depression her whole life. I always thought that it was Monica who like gave it, but I guess she just turned up the depression, like making her have those feelings more, which I think what made her like made her hang herself, which I think is what happened. So, dang, that's really sad. Wow, okay.
Sayori, this is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So, if I can do it, then you can do it. Then you can too. Because you're like a million times better than me. That's completely not true.
Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's something about me I never told anyone before. Even now my head is like screaming at me to stop. Wait, you don't have to force yourself. I mean, just because of the promise yesterday, I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club at the first place. This is a literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Were Monica's own futile but genuine efforts actually the push that Sayori needed? Sayori's deliberate breaths can be heard over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead?
Wow, so Monica already knew beforehand. I always thought she knew because, you know, she was the whole, like, narrator of the game, right? But I guess this is where she found this out. That's so sad.
So I can never tell anyone about these kinds of thoughts I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy. But that's
Terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing.
it's just that if anyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Sayori pauses again, her sole expression making her look almost like an entirely different person.
How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too? I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this. But another part just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about the club, what the club is supposed to mean, I kept feeling like it was the right thing for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is the only two people, but it already means this much to me.
Monica feels a tightening sensation in her heart. A feeling of connection with Sayori's emotions radiate between them.
Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave. I don't even compare.
Monica steps forward.
But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. if you'd like.
Oh, this is new art. So cute. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monika's shoulder. Through their contact, Monika can also feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, enchanted by the air of the club, Monika realizes that all of the days that have passed, this is the one where she really, really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly.
You're like the sweetest girl I've ever met. You could say anything. I'll never judge you. I promise.
Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dared to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice.
I'm so worthless. I'm so worthless, and everyone would be better off without me.
She suppresses a sob as a tear falls down her cheek.
I'm just an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it.
The more Sayori speaks, the more she fails to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die.
As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monika becomes determined to help. Determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now, so she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle.
This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend.
Monika offers a few words of comfort, but she knows Sayori said it herself, that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong, and Monika can't magically make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them, like any good friend would do.
You have so much value. To me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean it. You coming here was the best thing that could have ever happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right?
Sayori doesn't respond, but Monika feels her gently nod. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monika letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully cease, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her eyes.
I guess I needed that. Some days are harder than others. Well, I'm here whenever you need me. But any other time, I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy. Thanks. You're the best. No, you are.
The two exchange smiles.
You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but have you considered talking to a professional?
Sayori nods.
It's scary. Since it's already so hard to tell people. Yeah. Well, of course, it will always be your choice, but if you're ever looking for the courage, I can do my best to help you. Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Wow! That made me tired. And hungry. Well, I won't make you do any work today if you're not up for it. No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes you happy.
Monica smiles.
But I might want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. Who is it? Yuri or Natsuki? I'm gonna... Oh, well, actually it's probably Yuri, because that's who they gave it to first, right? A face that seems familiar. Oh... Oh, I really like that side story. That was so cute. Okay. Alright, I really like that side story. It makes me want to watch the other one right away. Oh. Oh, I want to set this now. This is so cute, man. I wasn't ready for that. That's so nice. Okay, alright. That was the part 2 of Trust. So next we have Understanding, which I'll probably do next time. Okay, so... So... Is this for... I've already gotten these two. So, I want to search up, like, who should I be going for when I do the poem? What are the side quests in DDLC? Okay, well, it says 8 here, but I think there are only 6. Okay, let's see. How to get reflection side quest in DDLC. Oh, I like this. Okay. I guess we can go for Natsuki next. Alright. Wow, that was really nice, honestly. I really like that. So sweet. Okay. Load game. Alright, we have to go back into this crap. Okay. Okay. Natsuki, so hers would be skirt, kiss, treasure, vanilla, wonderful, kitty, ribbon, kawaii, joy, nope, pink, hair, rose, nope, milk, fluffy, charm, feather. Lucky. Bubbles. Lollipop. Oh, for goodness sake, stop! Stop! Oh my gosh. I can't. This game, it's so disturbing, man. Like, what the heck?
Hi again, Ken. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least, I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Oh, for goodness sake, stop. Thanks for keeping your promise, Ken. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, stop! Stop! Why can't you just go in like normal?
Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. You already had to be dragged here by Monica. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or whatever, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it.
Oh, Monica, you're kind of blocking the text. Can you move a little, please? For goodness sake. Stop breaking the fourth wall, Monica. Natsuki certainly has a big mouth for some... For someone
who keeps a manga collection in the room.
Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature!
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. I'm sorry, Ken. We'll make sure to put your comfort first, okay? Wait! Is it just me? Or is the... I don't know if it's just me, but the screen feels kind of tilted. Can you see, like, we're kind of on an angle? Is that just me? It looks like we're just looking on an angle. Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Oh, I don't like that. It went lower. What the heck? Stop! Yuri shoots Natsuki with a disappointed glance. Anyway, now that you're in the club and all, perhaps you might have interest in picking up a book to read. Well, I can't really say no either way. Like you said, I'm in this club now, so it feels right for me to do something like that if you ask. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. Oh my gosh, this is actually making my head hurt. The fact that it's on a tilt. I didn't mean it like that. Ugh. If you really don't want to, then forget I said anything, I guess. No, it's not that, Yuri. I want to try be a part of this club. So even if I don't read often, I'd be happy to pick up a book if you wanted me to. Are you sure? I just feel like, well, as vice president and all, that I should help you get started on something you might like. Oh, it keeps going lower. It keeps going lower. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it might keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you! I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you hear. Oh, thank goodness it went back to normal. See? It was at a tilt. Like, it was zoomed in and at a tilt. What the heck? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. No. Oh my... Oh my gosh. Okay, if you're watching the stream, right? Look at the back of the class. And look at the pictures at the back of the class and tell me what you see. Oh my gosh. It's Sayori. Oh my gosh. It's Sayori being hanged. I can't. This is... Oh my gosh. Why? Oh my gosh. And it's just gonna stay there. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Ugh! I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh within the closet. Oh, now it's gone! You see that? It's just gone! Oh my gosh. Well, I'm glad it's gone. I don't want to see that. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there? Monica! She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What is that black text? What's the point of keeping your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga. You read manga, right? Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. That is very true. Very, very true. I don't read manga, by the way. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? She's saying you're a complete weeb. That's what she's saying. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is! Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. Then she turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Ah, much better. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box she's admiring. Parfait Girls? It's a series I never heard of in my life. Probably means it's either way out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Ken. Okay. Don't judge a book. Okay, alright. In fact... Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Ugh. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. Then she takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling for me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Yeah, why's that? I guess it would be closer. It would be easier to be closer like this.
Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I finish the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's just a bunch of girls in high school. A typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. Oh, look how cute. Look how cute Natsuki is. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? The way your eyes moved.
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Sorry.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being like, you still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face. Like a boss!
I'm sorry. Ugh. I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated towards other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. My dad would beat the crap out of me if he found this.
Oh, what? So he is abusive. Okay. Why? That's so stupid.
At least it's safe here in the club room.
So, is she actually saying the black text? Or is it just, like, the break in the game? I don't know.
Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it?
I mean, here I am reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
Maybe, but at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. ... Okay. Time passes. Natsuki is strangely quiet now. I glance over at her. Aww. It looks like she's started to fall asleep. Hey, Natsuki.
Yeah.
Suddenly, Natsuki collapses straight into me. Hey! Oh my gosh, stop! Oh, stop! Oh my gosh! Stop! What the heck? What the heck? Stop! Oh my god. Okay. Alright.
Oh, jeez. Natsuki, are you okay?
Natsuki reaches in her bag and pulls out some kind of protein bar. She throws it in Natsuki's direction. Natsuki's eyes suddenly light up again. She snatches the bar from the floor and immediately tears off the wrapper.
I told you not to give me...
She doesn't even finish her sentence before stuffing it into her mouth.
Don't worry, Ken. She's fine. It just happens every now and then. Just happens every now and then. Just happens every now and then, everyone. Just as normal. That's why I always keep a snack in my bag for her. Anyway, why don't we all share poems now?
How am I supposed to recover after that? That was messed up. We'll show it to Yuri. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri bruises her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they try to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd like to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature cup. Ghost Under the Light. Oh yeah, we've already read this, it's fine. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking of that at all. But... No, I didn't, Yuri. I looked at it for like 1 second. If anything, you should be worried that I kind of had a little glimpse at it and then kind of just gave it back to you. Well, I don't read script very often. Actually, I think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's really short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, Ken. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story, or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I haven't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Let's go to Monica. She's been weird, so let's go.
Hi, Ken. Having a good time so far?
Yeah.
Good. Good to hear it. Glad to hear it, I mean. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we could do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay?
Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off with just going with the flow until I'm settled in.
Anyway, want to share your poem with me?
It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to.
Ahaha. Don't worry, you can. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know. But it's the sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon.
Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem.
Mm-hmm. I like it, Ken.
Really?
It's a lot cuter than I expected.
Oh, jeez.
No. It just makes me think of something Natsuki would write. She's a good writer, too. So, take that as a compliment.
If you say so.
Yep. If you're interested in Natsuki, then always keep a snack on you.
Yeah, that's true.
She'll cling to you like a puppy. Natsuki's dad doesn't give her lunch money or leave her any food in the house, so she's in a pretty fussy mood pretty often.
Aww. Really shows you can't really judge people when you first meet them. Like you can see that the only reason is because Natsuki doesn't have a proper family, or her dad has been abusive or things like that, and it's really sad to see. But yeah, Natsuki's actually a really nice person when you get to meet her.
But sometimes she just loses all of her strength and shuts down. Like earlier. This is just a guess, but I think she's so small that her malnutrition interfering with her adolescent growth.
Oh, she doesn't get fed enough? Oh, that's so sad.
But hey, some guys are into petite girls, you know?
What the heck is this conversation?
Sorry, just trying to look at the bright side.
Why? Is it because you're petite? Is that what you're saying, Monica?
Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good.
You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good.
Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know?
I see. Well, let's read it then. This is the same, right? Yeah.
So what do you think?
It's very freeform, if that's what you call it.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback.
It's okay. Yeah, the kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of people have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful.
What was the inspiration behind this one?
Well, I'm not sure how to put it. I guess you could say that I had a kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit.
An epiphany? Yes.
Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a point. If you're trying so hard to make it perfect, you'll never progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later.
Yep. There it is. And we know that she got this from Sayori. Yet Sayori doesn't exist in this universe.
If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of pen.
Like we saw in the side quest. Or side story.
So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
It's cool that they linked it back to that. Natsuki. Is Natsuki all good?
Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all,
Natsuki rereads my poem.
Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion.
And then what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things.
In fact,
remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said,
well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem that makes me go, ha! Well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy.
So in other words, you're saying you liked it? Natsuki retort gets caught in her throat.
Oh, you're so... You don't understand anything, don't you? I already told you that you don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important.
Pretty sure you never actually said that. I say that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right?
Girl, fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't.
Yep.
Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it.
I like it.
What?
Just be
honest.
I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it?
Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously.
But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your messages any less valid.
Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it.
Yeah, I understand.
But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight into wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling of the last line.
So you did. I guess a little more went into it than I realized.
That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you?
Yeah, I guess not. Aside to humor with that last comment, I don't really care how old everyone is. But if not, I don't really care how old everyone is. What? But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Phew. I guess that's everyone. I glance around the room. The Sayori picture is at the back again, everyone. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Oh, stop. That's not right. That wasn't right. Did you hear that? It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing skills. Even if they're being nice, there's no way my poem can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Monica is writing something in her notebook. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly.
What's this language?
Did you say something?
Oh, it's nothing.
Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could
say it's fancy.
Thanks. Yours is cute.
Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute?
I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice.
You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all.
Well, I do have a couple suggestions.
If I was looking for some suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Monica liked it, and Ken did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all...
Excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ken liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Ken appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Huh? How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself?
No. If I was full of myself, then I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy.
Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew in size bigger as soon as Ken started showing up.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you!
Taking your own insecurities on others like that, you really act for... Okay, as young as you look, Natsuki.
Me? You? Look who's talking, you wanna be edgy. Crap.
Edgy? Sorry that my lifestyle is too much for someone of your mental age to comprehend.
See? Just saying that proves my point. Most people learn to get over themselves after they graduate middle school, you know?
Stop! If you want to prove something, then stop harassing others with sickening attitude. Stop! You think you can counterbalance your toxic personality by dressing up and acting cute? The only thing cute about you is how hard you try.
Whoa! Be careful, you might cut yourself on that edge, Yuri. Oh my bad, you already do, don't you?
Did you just accuse myself of cutting myself? What the hell is wrong with your head?
Yeah, go on. Well, I can't hear everything you really think. I'm sure he'll be head over heels after this.
Suddenly, Yuri turns towards me as she noticed I was just saying, Ken, she's trying to make me look bad.
That's not true. She started it.
Oh my gosh, okay. Wow, I didn't even get to read that. Okay. Yuri. Oh, okay. Natsuki. Oh, okay, Yuri. Oh, okay, Yuri. Yep, Yuri. Yuri. Okay, we're just zooming into their faces. Okay, yep. Oh, hi, Monica. Oh, hey. Stop, you're too close. Can you stop? You know, this is really creepy when it's like, because I'm playing on the TV right now, and the screen is really big, so all I see is just her face. Nothing? That's it? Oh, okay.
Hey Ken, why don't we step outside for a little bit, okay?
What the heck, man?
Sorry about that. They really shouldn't have tried to get you involved. It's probably better for us to stay out of this. We'll probably go back inside once you're done yelling. Some president I am, right? I can't even comfort my own club members properly. I just wish I was able to be a little more assertive sometimes. but I never have it in me to put my foot down against others. You understand, right? Anyway, if this makes you want to spend less time with others, that's fine. I'd be happy to spend time with you instead.
Suddenly, Natsuki runs out of the classroom. Oh, Natsuki. She quickly runs away.
Oh dear. Well, it looks like they're done.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. Yuri's rocking back and forth in her desk with her palms on her forehead. Yuri? I didn't mean it. I believe you. I have no idea what Yuri might have said to Natsuki, or did. Ken, please don't hate me. Please. I'm not like this. There's something wrong with me today.
It's fine, Yuri. We know you didn't mean it. Besides, I'm sure Natsuki will forget all about it tomorrow. Completely. Anyway, the meeting is over. You can go home if you want now.
Yuri looks at me as if she wants to say something, but she keeps glancing at Monica. You can go first, Monica. I'd like to stay a little bit longer.
I'm the president, so I should be the last one out. I'll wait for you to be done.
Well, I'm vice president, so please let me take the responsibility today.
It kind of sounds like you don't want me around for something, Yuri.
It's not that. It's not that. I didn't get much of a chance to discuss my book with Ken. It would just be embarrassing with you listening.
I guess I don't really have a choice, do I?
I'm sorry for causing trouble. Oh! Oh my gosh. Holy crap. Monica! Okay, we'll go second day. Before we do that, I want to exit DDLC. Crap, we're still in the same. Okay. Okay. My bad. I thought we would have it already, but I guess we have to keep going for Sayori. Unless we have to, like, restart, like, all over again, and then go from there. Okay, so, her one would be chocolate, smile, cheer, kawaii, giggle, shiny, dance, play, melody, nibble, kiss, bouncy, warm, vanilla, peace, lollipop, joy. Oh man, I thought we would be able to get it all. That makes me so sad. I thought we would be able to get 20 out of 20. Strawberry. Dazzle. Parfait. Dang, it was that one word. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. Thank goodness nothing glitchy or anything happened. I've just gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the classroom, the usual scene greets me. Welcome back, Ken. Hi, Yuri. I'm not sure if it's me or it's Yuri's expression, but the weight of yesterday's quarrel still hangs in the air a little bit. Yuri glances over her shoulder, looking around the room. Natsuki is reading manga at a desk, and surprisingly, Monica isn't here yet. Suddenly, Yuri takes my arm and pulls me to the corner of the room. About yesterday, I really need to apologize. Nothing like that has ever happened before, and something just came over me, I guess. I wasn't acting mentally sound. It's all good, Yuri. Please don't think we're usually like this. You're all good. Not just me, but Natsuki as well. Yuri, I'm glad you were considerate and apologized. You don't have to worry too much. Even though I've only been here a couple of days, I could tell something was off yesterday. Maybe we were a little extra sensitive because it was our first time sharing poems. But whatever it was, it didn't make me think any less of you. I had already decided that there's no way you could be a bad person. And now that you're apologizing, I know you didn't really mean it.
Ken, don't say those kind of things so frankly. They make me a little too happy. I'm really glad that you're such an understanding person. And I'm really glad that you joined this club. Everything is a little bit brighter with you around and... I'm sorry, what am I saying right now?
Hey, have you guys seen Monica?
No, I haven't. I was also wondering where she was.
Man. Yuri, I'm guessing you haven't either.
Yuri is clearly taken aback by how calmly Natsuki is addressing her.
No, I haven't.
Jeez, this isn't like her at all. I know it's stupid, but I can't help but worry a little. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Natsuki, about yesterday. I just wanted to apologize. I promise I didn't mean any of the things I said, and I'll do my best to stay under control from now on. So...
Yuri, what the heck are you talking about? Did you do something yesterday?
Huh?
Jeez. Whatever's on your mind, I'm sure it was nothing.
Monica erased her head.
I don't even remember anything bad happening. You're the kind of person who worries too much about the little things, aren't you?
But...
I'll accept your apology anyway, if it helps you feel better about it. Besides, it's kind of nice to hear, after I was always afraid you secretly hated me or something like that.
No, not at all. I don't hate you.
Well, you're kind of weird, but I don't hate you either.
Aww. Natsuki turns to me.
You're still on trial, though.
Of course. Hey! Suddenly the door swings open.
Sorry. I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything.
Nah. Well, Natsuki was.
I was not. What took you so long anyway? Well, last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kinda just lost track of time. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least. I must have not heard it since I was practicing piano.
Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
Don't give me more credit than I deserve. I guess I've been practicing for a while, but I'm still not really good yet.
Still, that must require a lot of dedication. So I'm still impressed.
She's just off the screen.
Oh, well, thanks, Yuri. You should play something for us sometime. That's...
Monica looks at me.
Well, I am working on writing a song, but it's not quite done yet. Maybe once I get a little better, I will.
That sounds cool. I look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Ken.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that.
Don't worry. I was hoping that I could share it with you anyway. I guess that's why I've been practicing so much recently.
I see. I'm not sure if Monica's referring to the whole club or just me. In that case, best of luck.
Thanks. I didn't miss anything, did I?
Not really. I chose up not to bring anything the three of us talked about. Besides, Natsuki already ran off into the closet.
Ken, since your compliments put me in a good mood, I was wondering if you'd like to spend some time together today? I mean, in the club?
In the club! Sorry. I suppose so. I don't think I could say no to you after that book you gave me. Oh, come on. I gave it to... I did the poem for Natsuki. Well, I guess that means... I guess I need to make sure Natsuki isn't waiting for me. After we finished reading yesterday, she's fine. She's reading over there, see? Don't think about her so much. She's used to being ignored. Wow. Come on. We're going over there. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like how it just went black. What the heck? I was expecting like a jump scare or something. What's the story about anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about a religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison. And people trapped there have this trait that turns them into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse and starts selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and asphyxiating them too. Oh, that might be a little bit of a spoiler. Come on, Yuri. But anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. Yeah. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Ken? No, it's not that. I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot Yuri's into those sort of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story, it's the kind of thing that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Wow, okay. Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. My whole body gets... Wait, what did that say? Oh, it doesn't say. But when I look, I should let you know. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. Okay. I forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please don't stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. It's just that means you're passionate about your reading. That's true. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading anyway. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but... What are you saying? Just let me get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just not something I'm very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Oh, alright. I open up the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulders as I read. It's not particularly a bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. This is like the same with Natsuki. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just bathing in the... What? It doesn't say! What did that say? Oh, man. I didn't get to see what that said. It goes so quickly. Yuri, you really apologize, don't you? I do? I really don't mean to. Sorry. I mean, Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk up until Yuri's, and I hold my book between the two of them. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm just gonna go bathroom. Sorry, I'm back. Um, I slide my desk until it's up against... Oh, yeah. Uh, I suppose so. I don't like how it's just quiet. There's like no sound. Like, where did all the sound go? Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. You know, random thought, right? But I really feel like falafels right now. Maybe after the stream I'll eat some falafels. Sorry, that was random, but that's just what I felt like. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, okay. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumbs and forefinger. I would do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page, Yuri slides her thumb under it and flips it to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page? Sorry. I got distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I let it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Yeah, like what's happening right now, in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to the side as she makes it catch under her own thumb. Stop. You don't need to make it like that. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking about the way she second guesses everything, and that's all. Uh, she kind of looked insane. What the heck? Why is the main character bad or something? So she like, yeah. That's what you were talking about. Sorry. I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. We didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. My goodness, Yuri, you really cannot keep a secret in this book. I would honestly be angry. Because you know I like reading books. And it would piss me off if, like, she's just spoiling stuff left and right here. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you've been feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... My breathing? Yuri puts her hands on her chest and feels as if to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. You look like a psychopath, Yuri. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about?
Ken, did something just happen now?
I have no idea. Yuri was just acting a little strange, I guess. So
you don't know anything?
Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her?
Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her.
No, nothing.
Don't worry. I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming.
Alright, if you say so.
Anyway, why don't you start with sharing our poems with each other?
Shouldn't we wait for Yuri?
She might be a little while, so I just figured we just get started without her. Is that okay?
Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up, make a mental note of where I left the book, and slip it into my bag. Who should I show? Okay, we'll go with Monica. I find Yuri kind of pretty boring to voice, honestly, because like I kind of just do a low voice, right? And then like I like doing Natsuki's voice, and then I like doing Monica's voice because they're like, you know, I have to put in a little more effort than hers. Hers is like no effort at all, right?
Hi again, Ken. How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad, I'm happy you're applying yourself. Maybe you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. Great job, Ken. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you.
It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort.
That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway.
What? Wait, but I didn't even write. I swear I wrote in Natsuki style, right? I got like only one wrong. What the heck?
You know that Yuri kinda likes this writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I really don't mean it's a bad thing though, but sometimes I get the impression that she's totally just given up on people. She spends up so much time in her own head that she's probably much more it's probably a much more interesting place for her. But that's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so don't blame her for coming on a little strongly.
Oh my gosh.
Like earlier, I think if she gets too stimulated, she ends up being withdrawing and looking for some alone time.
Suddenly the door opens.
Yuri!
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
Not really. We all started sharing our poems with each other.
Already? I'm sorry for being late.
No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm glad it took you all the time you needed.
Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should go get my poem now.
But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Oh, this is different. Okay. Save me. The colors, they won't. Beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Oh wait, this is the same. Just with capital letters. Delete her. Okay. Alright. Delete who, Monica? Delete who? Yuri? Oh.
Sorry, I know it's kind of abstract. I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes.
Yep.
Don't forget to save your game. You'll never know when you, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything.
What the heck? Please help me.
That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
What the heck? Yuri. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I like just holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's well, there's some things that you could work on, but that doesn't really matter. I feel like anything written by you is a treasure. It came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Oh, this is different. Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding bottle head. What does that say? Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a docked ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope. Man, I'm really sorry. This is really hard to read. Look, you can see like tea stains in the back. I think that is. A parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, times controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open waters in all directions, drowning. A prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devoting stakes with human eyes, a thread connecting with living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, exponential gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, fastly gears, a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope. I think this is the same thing. No. In clocks, a time-devoting prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears, open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolted, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy stakes, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing wind. What in the world could this begin to mean? It doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. What? That is a pen. A pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes, so I wrote this poem with it. Now that you're touching it. Okay, alright, Yuri. Okay. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. What the heck? Natsuki.
Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one.
Yeah, well... I wrote that one for you, okay? But for some reason it comes up with Yuri's.
Then again, if this one was good as your last one, I would be completely pissed.
Well, I guess I wanted to try something a little different this time.
Fair enough. You're still new to this. I wouldn't expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in the club writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed you were spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught to never expect anything from anyone. So it's not like I was waiting for you or anything.
Oh, Natsuki, you can't do that to me. I wanted to be with you. I don't know why it went to Yuri.
Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably learn something from it.
Oh, yep. Yep, very good poem, Natsuki. Very good. Yep, I really like this poem, you know. I think, you know, there are a few things I would change about this poem, but I think it's perfect.
Ken, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. I was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me?
Okay. Stop.
Yuri is a sick freak. That should be obvious by now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Ken, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want me to go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me!
Alright! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That was a brutal jump scare. What the heck? Today I cut my skin open for the first time. It was exhilarating. I think I understand how something feels now. I'm supposed to be the responsible one, though I don't think I'll be doing it again unless I decide to kill myself. I left a memento of the occasion below. What the heck? There's no poem? Oh, this game is messed up.
Okay, everyone.
Oh, we're still on the reading poems. Okay. Alright. Oh, this game is creepy, man. Makes me so uncomfortable.
We're all done reading each other's poems, right? We all have something we need to go over today. So if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival?
Oh, you're alright now, Natsuki. What the heck? I'm glad your neck isn't, you know, at a 90-degree angle.
Well, sort of. Huh. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since Ken joined, and we started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to be complacent. We still only have 4 members, and that festival is our real chance to find more, you know. What's so great about finding new members anyway? We already have enough to be considered an official club. More members will mean that everything will get noisier and difficult to manage. Natsuki.
Yeah, I honestly get Natsuki's point. I think that's kind of how I think right? Like, it's true. Like, you know, this kind of group, it wouldn't be the same. Like, the vibe and, like, the relationships you would have with people wouldn't be the same if more people joined, you know? I don't know if you can call that selfish, but I don't know. It's just something I've thought about.
I don't think you're looking at it from the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them to have the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? The literature club should be a place where people can express themselves they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place so intimate that you never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. That's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right, Ken? Oh, come on! You can't take advantage of Ken to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never talked until Ken joined.
Wow, really? Oh my gosh, there's no music, what the heck?
As for me, I just like it better here than I do at home. And Ken isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're president and all, but you should really consider our opinions for once.
Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words.
That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Ken want to get more members too, right?
Oh, yep. I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, I'd probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation...
No. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a few people to hang out. Why did I think that everyone here saw it as the same way I did?
But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything.
Ken, why did you even join this club? What were you hoping to get out of it?
Well, that's not really something I can be honest about, is it?
In fact, I remember you weren't given a choice not to join.
Monica sits down and stares at her desk.
What's the point of all of this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake?
Now you've done it, Natsuki.
What, me? I just spoke my mind. Is it crime to be honest?
It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that.
You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there something with the club being that for me? There aren't as many places like that for me. And Monica wants to take it away from me.
She's not taking away anything.
No, Ken. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction which she wants to take it. If I wanted that, I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this one, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice.
Natsuki starts packing up her things.
I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now.
Natsuki ignores Yuri and walks out of the classroom. This is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? What the heck? What the heck? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you. I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would care if she killed herself. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? Oh, man. I should do what's right to best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision right for the club. But what about you, Ken? What do you want to get out of this club? Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decide giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along. And for the club to provide something you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the Literature Club a special place. Yeah, that's true. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities. Are your eyes bleeding, Yuri? Did you see that? Yeah, see? Oh, what the heck? In a special way. With each change in members, the quality of the club as a whole will change too. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone in a while. So, if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright, well, maybe we can talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Yuri nods.
Hey, Yuri.
Eh?
I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend.
Monica.
I want to do everything before I can make this the best club ever, okay?
Me too.
Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow.
Okay. I look forward to it. Shall we go, Ken?
Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Ken before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important for me as president.
Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow.
Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom.
Phew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? Ken, I just want to make sure you're enjoying your time at this club.
Well, everything's getting darker and like a little more static.
I would really hate to see you unhappy. I feel like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know. I don't like seeing other girls giving you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here.
Okay.
And you know what I mean? But it's weird because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. And I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple of days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I only know you could understand. So wait, not yet, no! Stop it!
What? Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I don't think it matters because I think it just goes to Yuri anyway, but we'll try. I want to try get all of them for Natsuki. Yeah, let's get all of them for Natsuki. Well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Gosh dang it. Special. Peace. Vanilla. Childhood. Sweet. Fun. Giggle. Pink. Clouds. Oh, you see that in the top right? I didn't even notice that. What the heck? Okay. Sing. Kawaii. Pout. What the heck is wrong with this game? Twirl. Kiss. Party. Friends. Okay. Oh, right with Yuri, right in front of me. Okay. Hi, Ken. I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today.
Monica, I told you not to. Ugh, is she really late again?
Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki.
Excuse me?
Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling?
What are you talking about? You say that like I do it on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you yet lately? Look, I did some thinking yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I was meant to be. I guess I felt really threatened or something. But I know we're doing this together. Another new member wouldn't hurt as long as they're cool. And I guess another girl would be nice this time. So...
Natsuki, nobody cares. Wow! Why don't you go look for some coins under the vending machine or something? Wow! She just got murdered right there! Oh my goodness! Oh my gosh! That's... wow! Oh, she just cries and leaves.
Oh man, I'm the last one here again.
Were you practicing piano again?
Yeah.
You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club, still trying to make time for piano.
Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival too. Anyways, Ken, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could...
We already have plans today.
Ah, is that so, Yuri?
That's correct. Ken is already engaged in our novel that we are reading together. Are you glad I got him into literature, Monica?
I suppose I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want.
Yes! Oh my gosh. You creepy bastard, Yuri. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up, making her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, that kind of filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and fetches me an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this at the teacher's desk, so I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down at the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To her surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri seems elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. I won't take long. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries across the classroom.
Did Yuri just leave you again?
No, it's not like that this time. She's just filling up filling up the water pitcher to make tea.
Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding.
10 minutes pass. Yuri said it wouldn't take long. Is something holding her up? I'm just bored waiting here, so I decide to look for her. Let's see. Oh, do you hear that? That's so cool. It's like, I don't know if you can only hear it if you have earphones or headphones on, but like, it sounds like the music is only coming from the room. Like, that's the only place that music can play. Like, that's so cool. Oh, I love that. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. Ha, 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 ha. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. Gah. A short inhale. Someone is sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah. The cuts. Right? She cuts herself. Wow. Oh! No! I'm back. What the heck? Wow, okay. Well, I don't think we missed anything important, right? Wow, it just ... That's it. Yeah, I think it's cause, I think it just reversed. I don't think it had anything important. Thanks for waiting patiently. Ken, do you like oolong tea? I love oolong tea. Yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert or anything. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches a teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a little bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little bit more. I wanna exit to... Give me one sec. I wanna go to this. Is this the one of her? I wanted to look at... Oh, secrets. Oh, one of the 11 special poems. DDLC selects 3 random poems to appear when it's... That's so cool! Oh, look at this! Cute! Okay, so these are secret poems. That's so cool. I kind of want to find all of them. Okay. Wait, I want to see the files. Oh, here. Can you hear me? Wait. Okay, no. There's a little devil inside all of us. Beneath their manufactured perception, their artificial reality is a writhing, twisted mess of dread, loathing, judgment, egotism, self-doubt, all thrashing to escape the feeble hold of their host, seeping through every little crevice they can find into their willpower, starving them of all motivation and desire into their stomach, forcing them to drown their guilt in comfort food, or a newly opened gash in their skin, hidden only by the sleeves of a cute new shirt. Such a deplorable tangled mess is already present in every single one of them. That's why I chose not to blame myself for their actions. All I did was untie the knot. What? Ugh, gosh, okay. I hate this. I can't do anything. Nothing. No matter how many times you play, it's all the same. It would really easy to kill myself right now. But that would mean I don't get to talk to you anymore. All I want is for you to hate them. Why is that so hard? What the heck? Okay. Alright, let's go back to the game. Sorry. I just wanted to check, because we haven't seen that in a while. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Ken. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know how I'm supposed to keep up with this. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Ken, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Yeah, why is that? It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because of my posture, right? Always hunched over like that when reading? Yes. Yep, the posture. Yeah, that's what's, yeah. Well, I'm glad to see you have, your mind isn't in the gutter, Ken. I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies. I take it, and it'll go well with the tea. Will it? I mean, I guess it would. I have a cut on my lip. Sorry. I keep, like, licking it, right? It's weird. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides over until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hands, that's not holding the book. I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus, because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears an intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. A few minutes I can finally manage to relax. I put the teacup between my legs, fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry, I briefly let go of the book while wrapping the paper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay, I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, it might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the books with both hands. She holds it so that she won't have any... Sorry. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it. I don't know why that was so hard for me to read. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on my top leg. Well, in that case, Yuri is totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation is totally natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needed to confirm what just happened. Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. Yuri starts to breathe heavily. Oh, I don't like that it's quiet. I can't. Ken? Suddenly, Yuri grabs my arm forcefully and jerks me to my feet. My teacup gets knocked over. Ken, what the heck? Did we go in the closet? My heart won't stop pounding, Ken. I can't calm down. I can't focus on anything anymore. Can you feel it, Ken? Yuri suddenly presses my hand against her chest. Why is this happening to me? Oh, what the heck? I feel like I'm losing my mind. I can't make it stop. Even if it even makes me not to want to read. I just want to look at you. Oh, what the heck? Oh, that is no. Oh, gosh. What the heck? It's so disturbing, man. When you're like used to like the whole art, the normal art, and then all of a sudden it just changes. Like in this game, it's really uncanny in this game, and I think it does it really well. It's really disturbing. Please say something. Oh, thank goodness. Thank you, Monica.
It's time to share poems.
I don't want to show it to Yuri. We'll go to Monica first. I don't want to go to Yuri. I'm not gonna lie. She's a creepy bastard.
Ken, I think you saw something earlier that you weren't supposed to see. I didn't want to have to tell you this, but I don't think I have a choice. It's getting kind of dangerous for you spending so much time with Yuri. I don't know, but she seems pretty excitable when she's around you. Which shouldn't be a problem in itself, but when Yuri gets too excited, she starts to hide and starts cutting herself with a pocket knife.
Oh wow, you're just throwing your friends under the bus.
Isn't that kind of messed up? She even brings a different one to school every day, like she has a collection or something. I mean, it's definitely not because she's depressed or anything like that. I think she gets some kind of high from it. I think it might even be like a sexual thing. But the point is, you've been kind of enabling her. I'm not saying it's your fault though, but I guess that's why I had to explain it to you all. So, if I think you keep your distance, that would probably be best for her. While you're at it, don't be shy to spend a little more time with me. To put it lightly, at least have it a little more in the head. I know how to treat my club members.
Okay, alright, Monica. Just calling your friends idiots now.
Anyway, I worked really, really hard on this poem, so I hope that it's effective. Here it goes.
Let's see it. Oh! Lovely poem, Monica. Very good. I really like it. So very good. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Nothing I would change about this one.
Jeez, that really startled me. I guess I kind of messed up at writing this poem. I was just trying to... Never mind. Let's just move on.
Okay, alright. I don't want to go to Yuri. Fine, we'll go to Yuri first because I know Natsuri, well, she's not normal, but she's like the most normal. Well, I guess Monica's the most normal, but you know, out of the options we have right now. Oh gosh, finally. Yuri holds my poem to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. Ken, I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it, please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me, Ken. I've never met anyone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my poem to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope it makes you feel good when I think about me having it. I'll take really good care of it. Okay. I'll even touch myself while reading it over and over. Stop! Stop! What the heck? I'll give myself paper cuts so my skin oil enters your bloodstream. That's messed up. I want to call the police. This is such a violation to me. Like, what the heck? You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're gonna want to keep... I don't want to read it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry up, read it. Oh, what the heck? Stop. I hate this music. What does this even say? What the heck? So the tea stains and then the paper cuts. It's disgusting. Okay, stop. Her eyes. It's so disturbing. I can't. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, the poem is about... yeah, okay. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. You see, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? No, I think I'm going to vomit. What the heck? It's messed up, man.
What? You gave your poem to Yuri? Gross! What is with you two? It's not like I wanted to read it anyway. It's just pissing me off a little bit that you didn't want to show me at all. Ugh. I guess I'm gonna have to share my poem.
Oh yeah, oh, that kind of makes me want to pick Natsuki first. Oh well.
I really hate that I have to do this, but unfortunately I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you can go away.
Oh, thank goodness, a normal poem. Okay. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you might not know what I mean. But she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet, polite, and attentive. Things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist. I've always wanted to try better with friends with Yuri. And it really hurts me to see this happening. I don't know if I know I'm gonna hate myself later for admitting that. But right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please try to do something. As if for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend I wrote you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Wow, okay, wow. So Natsuki really does care about Yuri. Okay, well, your secret's safe with me, Natsuki. Don't worry. Oh.
Oh. I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read.
Oh, what the heck?
There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me, Ken? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica.
Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Oh, okay. Yes or no? Great question. I'll take yes. I think this might be like a secret poem. A dream. I was staying over at my friend's house. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching TV. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference is that there were nails sticking out of the walls everywhere, and there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke. Everyone laughed. I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened at the TV. So the laughing was not a part of the dream. It was the noise that woke me up. I wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell the joke at that moment. Yeah, dreams are kind of just like that, though, to be honest. Like, the timing in dreams are, like, crazy.
Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out this festival preparations. Let's hurry up and get this over with.
Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Look, can we just get this done? I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Natsuki, you can make cupcakes. I know you're at least good at that.
Oh wow, okay.
Yuri, can you... Well, it doesn't matter. Do whatever you like as long as you think it'll help.
Monika, I'm not useless, you know.
I know that.
I already know what I'd like to do. We can't run a successful poetry event without having a right atmosphere for the occasion. So I'm going to make decorations and set up a nice mood lighting.
There, see? That's a great idea. And that gives us all something to do.
Huh? What about Ken?
Ken is going to help me.
Wait,
Wait, you have the easiest job, Monika. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like hell it is. What are you trying to pull?
I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but my task is laborious enough to benefit from an extra pair of hands.
Mine too.
What, your cupcakes? Please.
Like you would know. All you care about is dragging Ken around with you and your stupid books. You win, Monika. Hey, I didn't even do anything. Okay, then why not let Ken decide to help instead of abusing your power? I'm not abusing my power.
Yes, you are, Monika. Just let Ken make the choice, okay?
Okay, fine. Fine. Jeez. Ken, I know how fed up you are with these two by now. Can we just...
Natsuki, shut your mouth and let him decide for yourself.
You shut your mouth.
For goodness sake. This is never going to end. Just make the choice, okay?
What the heck? It just moves the Monika. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What the heck?
It just, look, I move up. I'm not even, oh my gosh, brilliant. Natsuki. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I meant.
Yay, you picked me. Oh crap. Look at me at your house this weekend. I promise it'll be fun. Is Sunday okay with you? Are you freaking kidding me? Is it fair at all? It is fair, Natsuki. It's what he chose.
No, it's not fair. Giving us all work and taking Ken for yourself. What a shameful thing to do.
Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. Yuri, I didn't even give you any work. You decided it for yourself. You're being a little unreasonable here.
I'm being unreasonable? Oh no. Monika, I can't believe how delusional and self-important you are. Pulling Ken away from every single time you're not included in something. Are you jealous, crazy, or maybe you just hate yourself so much that you take it out on others? Here's a suggestion. Have you ever considered killing yourself? It would be beneficial to your mental health.
Yuri, you're scaring me a little. Natsuki, let's just go. I don't think she wants us around right now. See,
that wasn't very hard. All I want is a little time with him. Is that so much to ask? Yuri follows Monika and Natsuki to the door.
Hey Ken, Yuri is really something, isn't she?
Monika giggles as Yuri pushes her out of the door. What the heck? Oh, what the heck? Oh, what the heck? This music. Finally. This is all I wanted. Ken, there's no need to spend the weekend with Monika. Don't listen to her. Just come to my house instead. The whole day, just the two of us. Doesn't that sound wonderful? Wow, there's something really wrong with me, isn't there? But you know what? I don't care anymore. I've never felt this good my whole life. Just being with you is a far greater pleasure than anything I could imagine. I'm addicted to you. It feels like I could die if I'm not breathing the same air as you. Doesn't it feel nice to have someone care about you so much? Having someone who wants to revolve their entire life around you. But if it feels so good, then why does it feel more and more like something horrible is going to happen? Maybe that's why I tried myself at first. But the feeling is too strong now. I don't care anymore, Ken. I have to tell you, I'm madly in love with you. It feels like every inch of my body, every drop of blood in me is screaming your name. I don't care what the consequences are anymore. I don't care if Monica is listening. Please, Ken, just show me how much I love you. I love you so much that I'll even touch myself with the pen I stole from you. Okay, alright. I want to pull your skin open and crawl inside of you. Okay, alright. I want you all to myself. And I will only be yours. Doesn't that sound perfect? Tell me, Ken. Tell me you want to be my lover. Do you accept my confession? No. Oh no. It went silent. No! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. It's just nothing. What is this? Oh, what the heck, man? Okay, I want to. I'm gonna save. Okay, I want to, yeah. I want to see something. Okay. Okay, Yuri's still here. Does that mean she's not dead? Have a nice weekend. Okay. Pictures. Please don't tell me it's gonna be a picture of her like on the floor dead. Okay, so this is another secret. That's sick. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. Today has been a lot. Oh wait. Oh, we haven't gotten a new mail. Okay. Alright. Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna leave it off there. I know that's like a really weird spot to end it, but like I have to go. But I will be streaming this again tomorrow. I think we'll be able to finish the game by tomorrow, but I've decided I wanted to I'm gonna go through the game, and then I think I'm gonna have to restart the game and then get this final one because I already have these two. So I want to get Natsuki's side story, and so I won't do these two at the beginning because I want them to be connected. I kind of wish I did this all like together now, so at least they're like all connected, but it's fine. At least we have 4 more to go. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. This game makes me extremely uncomfortable. And none of the other horror games makes me feel the same way. I think it's more because like this game, like, it doesn't play on normal horror game tropes, you know. I think that's the reason why it's so weird to me, right? But yeah, I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe, like the video, turn on post notification bells if you haven't already, so you know when I'm live. And if you're watching this as a stream, I appreciate you, or you're just watching this as a VOD in general, I appreciate you as well. And